G'day everyone, Joe Spencer here, Beowulf Builders. Great to see you all. Today we're just going to go over some parapet flashing. Quite often what happens is we get called into houses, old heritage homes that are townhouses, and they're really close together. They've got a brick wall dividing the two, and the brick wall extends up past the roof. That's called a parapet. Parapets on a roof, if they're not sealed properly, or if they allow water to sit on top of them, they absorb the moisture, so it runs down and inside the wall. That then, after a few years, sometimes it can take a short period of time, and other times it can take a very long period of time, but the moisture will then start to allow the plaster to peel away from the wall or the paint, and then you have really bad spotty walls that you can't get anything to stick to, and obviously big cracks, and then everything starts to fall off. I've got some photos. I will attach them to this video so you can have a look at exactly what I'm talking about. To fix that problem, you can't just plaster the walls though. You need to fix your problem from the top and then work down. This is what I mean. Follow me. Here we've got a parapet wall. You can see that it extends up past the roof and it's dividing the two houses. Now this parapet wall here has got no flashing along it. Yet on this side you can see that we've got flashing all the way down it. This here will allow water to sit on it, and the water will seep down it, and just as a very small, this is the paint just flicking off straight away. Now after a length of time, that water will actually seep all the way through the brick and keep going all the way down into the mortar, and then the mortar itself then becomes brittle and starts to pick out. If you have got a hard plastered wall, that's why your hard plaster will be coming off your bricks, is that it's not just movement, but it'll also be because of the moisture getting into that and allowing it to peel away from the brickwork. Over here you can see it's flat all the way through. One of the best things you can do is to put a flashing that comes down and across and down, or to re-bevel this with a mortar bed all the way down. They've done that just up here already, and they've capped off all of their flashing next door. Here also is another parapet, and you can see this parapet's actually got a rounded top on it, and then on this side, which is okay, but you'd want to seal that, and on the other side they actually have sealed it, and that's been painted, and that stops any moisture then getting inside it. You can either do the painted finish, or you can do the cap flashing finish. Cap flashing is obviously, you could do both, that'd be the best, but either one. Here we have a parapet roof that has got an actual old school curved top on it, and it's got a steel flashing on top. So underneath it may have pitted away like the other one that we saw, and then they've got this over the top. But if you can see straight on this side of the property, we've got steel flat bricks, which means that the water can still get into down here. You can even see the moss that's growing already, which isn't a good sign. That means that there's moisture getting straight down inside there. You can see even a big gap just here. That's allowing water to get through. You need to make sure that they get sealed up. All of these houses here have got parapets. See, this parapet here is one that has been, I don't know if you can see it from there. It's very similar to this one, but the actual mortar has become soft and is peeled off, so it's exposing the brick. If it's exposing the brick, it then exposes the mortar bed in between. If it exposes the mortar bed in between, then it has a very easy opportunity to sink into the actual brickwork and run all the way down the wall, and then if it runs down the wall, then all of the plaster and everything is going to start peeling off. Whether it's hard plaster or plasterboard, you'll get stains coming through your plasterboard and stuff like that. If you've got any questions or queries about that, let me know and I'll run through that in more detail, or if you've got any other questions or queries, let me know and I'll answer those for you in detail. Until then, great to have you watching, and see you in the soup.